Good morning, fellow traders. Bubblehead here, and it's time for the Good Morning Market Prep for Monday, April 6th, 2020. I hope everybody had a restful and healthy weekend. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. All right, let's check and see where we left off with the market. So SPX, right? So monthly chart here below the 50 monthly moving average, bear market line in the sand. We do have this this macro trend line from the 2009 lows, right? Which kind of came back up here. We're still holding that here in the monthly chart as well as the Ichimoku cloud there. So we're still holding the cloud here as well. Weekly chart, right? We couldn't get up last week over the bullish engulfing candle from the prior week, so upper shadow right there. But futures seem to be looking pretty strong here. Let's take a look at the daily chart. Again, same thing here. Real key level here is the first breakout of the macro downward trend line. We need to close bullishly above those levels. So they may be trying to do that again here today. Let's take a look at SPY and see how it's acting pre-market. We had a prior inside day, failed to take it up on Friday. Now we're up nicely here pre-market. Let's take a look at the S&P futures from last night. Okay, so up about 90 points here. So if you all recall last night on our free live stream, we put a trend line here to the upside, and that does still seem to be holding pretty nicely here. So we have this fresh one right here. Now, we have not pushed to new highs yet. We are in a fresh trend box right here. So let's see how we hold this into the morning. But you can see here the fresh highs essentially right here. Here's your breakdown lines right here. So if we close bearishly below here, we may see a potential push to the downside. So let's just kind of see how that holds into the open. Let's look at the S&P micros. Same thing, essentially same setup that we've been looking at there on the regular futures there too. So pretty good stuff. Let's see how things are looking here and reacting to this bullish up move in the futures last night. See where the market makers are putting these things. So Apple here, nice gap up this morning. Looks to be fading a little bit here pre-market, but there's plenty of time left. Tesla actually had an upgrade with a price decrease, so that is gapping up a little bit and coming back down. So let's see if these these strong ones lose steam here. Intel is up this morning too on a nice upgrade. This has been relatively strong. There was a huge candle here the other day, right? That was nice and green. Never got any follow through to the upside, but it is holding up here. We could be working on essentially like a bull flag on this one. So definitely keep an eye on Intel going into today. Boeing had some rough news again over the weekend based on keeping their plants down. But it's gapping up this morning on just with the rest of the market here. Delta Airlines, one to keep an eye on as well. Warren Buffett decreasing their stake in this one. So that got, big downside action on Friday. So gapping up a little bit here with the market. So let's see if that's able to hold. And then let's see, Piton, keep this one on the radar here. This one is had some relative strength on Friday. Right, so right here, so it'd be nice to see if this could work its way out of the cloud here. It is up a little bit here pre-market as well, so keep an eye on that one for relative strength. And Zoom, wow, well, I guess Zoom doesn't like the good news in the market. So what was the good news? The good news is that it looks like the fatality rate has been decreasing in the United States, so that's a positive news. Zoom is one of the go-to Corona stocks, right? Because social distancing and all that stuff. So that is actually down pretty nasty here pre-market. So we're going to keep an eye on that one today, see if it gives us any 15 orbs set up. So good stuff, guys. I hope everybody has a wonderful trading day today. We'll see you guys at lunchtime market update. And everybody, stay healthy out there and remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And I'll talk to you guys soon.